Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here? Can he finish? It's a goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Plays the return pass. Palmer. He's gone for goal! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And we have our very first corner. Torres tries to clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Torres. And it's Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Probing pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Martinelli. Played into the middle. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Lobbed in behind. Foden. Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Played out wide, and it's made its way to him. Martinez gets a good foot in there. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Gakpo looking understandably energised after his goal.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, he's burst through! Oh, what a big... Palmer! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Half-time getting close now. He's found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
João Cancelo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri.
There will be 1 minute.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He might be in here. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Hello, everybody.
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that.
Substitution
leading 1-0 at the break.
Number 11, El Hadj Diouf.
And we're off again.
Number 10, Fernando.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 22, Frank Lampard. Number 20,
Now it's Gakpo.
Gabriel Martinelli.
Back in charge, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Erling Haaland.
Rodri.
Number 17, Owen. Number 15, Phil Foden. Number 29,
Ødegaard.
Number
Now
9,
Foden.
Bukayo
Driving
Saka.
forward. Tries to pass it through. Guardiola drives forward on the overlap.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gakpo. And he's there to retrieve it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball. And he's tried one! Fantastic from Ødegaard! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are cruising away. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Palmer. Havertz promptly onto that, and that is that. João Cancelo. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Gakpo. And it's Ødegaard. Always onto this. Now it's Haaland. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Closing in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played, well played. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
There will be 3
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great, and he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It is no contest, it is a landslide. Simplicity itself, and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night
And
to
a
you.
quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Cannavaro, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
And it's Mendes. Palmer. And it's Neves. Pedri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodri. It's a searching pass. And he welcomes it in. João Neves. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for a runner. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a cute ball. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Nuno Mendes. And this is... There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Shot could be on. Decent chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Out again for a throw-in. And it's Neves. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rodri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Suarez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's heaved it away. João Neves. Oh, that's nice. Has a look and place it forward. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. And there is the half-time whistle. Now to review the first half.
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Rodri. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. O'Shea has given away a free kick. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in...
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neves. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona shot a goal! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And the finish! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Palmer takes control of it and he's on the move. Great vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
There will be 3 minutes.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. This possibly the last play of the half. Climbs up big! And that's past the post. Defending was strong and firm. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's tried one!
Might want to be careful there.
He's got away! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Palmer. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, nice touch. Played in deep. And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Mendes gets into a good position. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's Van Basten! Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good run, that. Great timing. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it out wide. And another try! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Inzaghi. Palmer. Pedri.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Good looking ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Van Basten! It's there! And the headlines continue to get dark. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very...